So who all's there today, Jamie?
Oh, well, Chris is here
Hi, Chris Gedney or Chris
with the hair.
Gregoire. Yeah, Chris Gregoire. Chris Papa. How are you doing, love?
Great. Does these big hand gestures. Great. He was talking to his mom. He loves all the promotion. He's happy to know that his death is contributing and not being a heart suck. A heart suck.
Okay. It's funny that,
Similar
yeah,
to a brain suck.
right? Okay, I could go deeper with suck, but I won't.
He said it
I'm
really
sure
doesn't.
Griffin already went there. What did he say?
Chris, I guess it really doesn't matter how old you are.
Right? Exactly. Exactly. Chris, it was interesting that you're here because I love you here, and I'm glad you came. But I was talking with your mom actually yesterday. Your court case got postponed again, and this is kind of what I went through with Griffin. And my advice to her was she wants a gate around that lake because they won't drain it, even though it doesn't belong there, and yada yada. But I told her, they try to wear you out mentally where you go home. And I said, do it for me, do it for Griff, do it for Chris. Just go home and take a little break and then go finish this because I regret it. It all happened so fast about Griff, and they want you out of there. They want you off the docket, you know, and they're offering her like a little bit of whatever money, which is insignificant at this point to her. But it's just, she doesn't want her to be like all mental about it if she just lets it go. And I said, you will be if you don't finish it. Because I
Yeah.
cried uncontrollably when I came home from Griff's decision. Yeah.
Chris agrees.
Yeah.
And it's
Finish
not
it.
just for, he said, it's not for my namesake. It's
Right.
not to put a purpose to my death, but because it is related to that, if my mom even were to accept the money, he says it's a total effing payoff, is what it is.
Right. Well, so far it's a slap in the face what they're offering. Like, give me a break. Yeah. And she knows how much they have to offer, and what they're offering don't even compare.
He said, honestly, because it hasn't been drained and dredged, is that
Yes.
the word?
Yes.
He says that it is a hazard to anybody else that goes in there. And he goes, I'm not the first and I won't be the last.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, I love you, kid, and I'm going to pass that on to your mom.
He said, thank you.
She's a strong warrior. This isn't
He said,
easy.
this has really been fun
Aw.
coming here and helping out. He says, Miss Marchand, I don't think you know how big the group is. And I really want to thank you for keeping up with everybody and letting your mom have camp or whatever that is, he says. Um, he goes, I've been watching and I think a lot of you, like us where we are, think it's funny the way that we talk about things like there's camp, ha ha ha.
Right.
But your mom really does hold group.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
She's over there nodding her head. I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said it's really helpful for all of us. And now we're taking care of each other
Mm-hmm.
and helping each other's families.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you
thank
feel
you.
like, Chris, that my mom holding group helps you guys because you found yourself somewhere without your mom, and it's a lady's love and a mom's love, or just her wisdom, because she's the wisest woman I've ever met. So yeah, her wisdom. Yeah.
It is a lot about what she knows.
Yeah.
But he says it's just about the way she delivers it.
I know, right?
He said it's so straightforward and
I
it
know.
speaks right to what we're doing. Oh, slow down, please, not so fast. Um, Backing up. God, excitement with him is like fireworks in my head. I can't catch on.
I love it.
You would think now that we're here that we would know everything we need to know, but we don't. And because we're still reacting to situations, we're not training ourselves to slow down to receive the information before reaction. And this is really your mom's calling and helping us not play it to our jacked up human side, but allow our spirit, our essence, to have the experience and then create the reaction or the response. It's like she's slowing us down and she's given us the space to learn faster than if we were on our own doing it.
Amen. Thank you, Mom. I love you. And thank you, Chris, for acknowledging my mom. I love you for that. I miss her so much.
He said, "You're welcome. We're very happy to have her."
Well, except for Griffin. No, I'm just kidding.
In a very soft tone. Damn straight.
What did he say? I'm
Damn
straight.
straight.
Yeah, I'm straight.
Damn straight. He says she's a lot. She's a lot.
Yeah, that's okay. We're giving her, sadly, we're giving her droves of kids. I mean, I'm not laughing, but it's unbelievable. But my grandmother always said, God doesn't want all old people. Just the way it goes.
I guess that's one way of looking at it.
Well, she didn't want to go to old folks' home because she's like, I don't want to look at just old people all day, you know. And I think, you know, as much as I would love to have Griff back in his physical form, I really truly believe the longer I live, the less I'm sure of. And my mother taught me that it doesn't equate a great life. The longer you live doesn't equate a better life.
Mm-mm.
I mean, 18 and the 17 and 16, those are really short lives. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think longer equates better. We're just equipped to think that.
Griffin goes, right. It's not a short life. It wasn't cut off.
Right.
Just
Right.
because you got to the end number of above 60 doesn't mean you get a special
Award. Right.
You
Right.
just have to deal with more shit on earth.
Right. Exactly. Amen. Amen. Let's see here. Okay. Anthony Avila, Avila. Your mom Holly. Okay, let's see. Okay. She's the one that sent her child to Camp Marianne forever. Can you see that, Jamie? So sweet. She was gonna make a T-shirt.
That's
Talked to him a
awesome.
few times. Yeah. He was killed in a brutal car accident, but like hit by a garbage truck. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Anthony Michael Avila, Avila the third. It said a Griff's gift. I sent my kid to Camp Marianne from May 18th, 2016 to forever. Mom, look at that. Is that sweet or what? But you brought this lady, his mom, so much peace. Isn't that sweet?
She's just
Crying? Yeah.
very happy.
Yeah. So, I mean, Mom, you don't know how many compliments you get and how much you give moms relief. Like just relief. So his mom, Anthony, are you there, baby boy?
Hmm.
Okay. So your mom had an extremely hard Mother's Day and yesterday started sharing with me. Um, two of your brothers didn't reach out to her on Mother's Day with a simple I love you or Happy Mother's Day or what have you. And then um, can you ask him about that? And can you ask him if we've lived other lives together, if he is with two babies I had who never made it here? Are they boys or girls? Will he be reincarnating himself or is he already here? And his siblings would like to know if their adoptive dad, Gary, Manansala is okay, and if he has any messages for them, thank you.
He says, "Hi, Mom." He is saying Happy Mother's Day. Can you hear all the feedback?
No.
That's crazy. I mean, there's so much energy on me. I can't stop yawning, and now I have my voice like 3 or 4 times in my ear. It's weird. So
I'm
it's on my
sorry.
end, huh?
I'm sorry, Anthony. I told your mom that Griffin would tell her to go masturbate and ignore kids because they're fucking assholes. And they'll get around to texting you. Dylan didn't exactly brighten up my Mother's Day either. It just happens. They're selfish pricks, and they'll text you when they get around to it, and the mother gets blamed for everything. They'll love you. I used to treat my mom crazy too, but she ended up being the wisest woman I know. It comes around eventually. You just got to be patient. So in the meantime, go masturbate. And she sent me a video of her laughing so hard because she lives with her mom and shares a bed, and she told her mom what I said, and her mom said, "Don't masturbate in our bed," or whatever. And her mom had already thanked me for bringing her back into her life. So I had to at least I made her laugh, you know, and I made her laugh, and she's been doing beautiful, working, and been doing amazing. And these two little pricks are going to mess it up for her? No way. You know, they're just being kids, right? You guys, right, Anthony?
That's what he's saying.
I mean, it's probably
Total
nothing
forgetful.
personal. Just
He
jerks. Yeah,
he said, "Mom, it wasn't done out of spite at all.
exactly.
It wasn't planned. It was a day that came and a day that went, and that's like most their days." It
Right.
is, unless you're there telling them what special day is coming and how to treat it and how to, show up for it. He's like, they're not going to do it.
Right.
You had to do that with all of us.
Your
He
mom's
has,
beautiful, Anthony. I love her.
he said, thank you. He
Sweet
has
soul.
seen the 2 babies,
Uh-huh.
one girl, one boy,
Okay.
and they are still with her in spirit.
Okay.
They did not incarnate into
Okay.
anyone else or into the family. He doesn't have plans to incarnate um, anytime soon, but he does want to come back as a grandson to his mom.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Um, he's really proud in how strong she's been.
I
She could
am
have really
too.
lost it. That when you said she had a hard day, that was the deepest she's been in a really long time in depression. And he said, I don't want my mom to think that because she found herself there again, that she didn't do the work properly in healing. That's bullshit. Sometimes it's just going to knock you down to your knees. But look how fast you got out of it. Look how quick she turned the corner. Look how strong she is about holding steady and keeping the changes. And he says, we just got to admit that every now and then it's going to sideswipe us. And then you get out of it faster. And then one day when it goes to sideswipe you, before you even have an emotion, he says, you're going to turn around and look at it and go, no, fuck you. And you're not going to fall into the hole anymore. He says, that just takes a little time. This is not a sign that you have done a shitty job by any means.
That's what I told her. Amen. I wish I could high five you, Anthony. I'm high fiving you because I told her even if you were Martha fucking Stewart, I don't think they would have texted you. It has nothing to do with you. Kids are just kids that way, and I don't know why. And it's a Hallmark holiday anyway, so let it go. They'll come around.
That's true.
Yeah, because she was really beating herself up, and I hated seeing her that sad after I've been seeing what she's been doing, like working at UPS and doing all these positive things. And I know how bad that hurts. She's like, they can't text me 3 words, and I get it. No, because they're probably playing their video games. I don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Okay, so thank you, Anthony. I love you. Come back anytime.
Oh, he loves this. Yeah, he'll come back.
And I hope you watched me texting with your mom because in the end, I did have her cracking up laughing.
No, he saw it. He was sharing something about having these meetings at the same time and like repetitively.
Uh-huh.
He said, it's a really weird picture in my head. He said that it's helped building the structures of energy around this. So it is gaining strength faster and quicker. If we were to behave more sporadically, like in the past, we would still be in the same place. He's saying you're going to start noticing a change in the players, like who's showing up. Who? Yeah, can't tell me. Griffin. No, he can't tell me either. Okay, well, let's keep it up. So we'll find a shift or a change in this.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Jamie, I hate to do this to you because I know we're over, but this girl, I promise. Okay, Jennifer Rice. Shane Ronnie Griffith. Shane Ronnie Griffith, are you there? You were born in 78. You died in 2016. Transitioned.
Oh,
He
he's
passed.
here.
Okay. You passed of an overdose, and apparently who he was with was scared to call for help until the next day, according to his daughter. I just want to know if he has come to me and talked. I see him sometimes and find myself saying, I forgive you for everything you put me through. We used to be together. I carry on a short conversation with him like I am some damn nut job, knowing if it is truly him or if I'm imagining it. All because I have always wanted him to find peace. I mean, girl, he has been gone for 3 years, so why now do I see him and not before? I am going nuts. But I see my grandparents and my best friend who passed last May too. If I'm imagining everything, I am being committed. Thank you for all you do. Love, no matter what he says, good or bad, just give it to me. Just wanted to say, enjoy your conversation with Griffin today. If you can't get to mine, no worries. There are so many people who want your attention and need a connection with their loved ones. Mine is truly petty. Laugh out loud. I will just classify myself as a nutcase. Laugh out loud. Love you, sweetheart, and smile. She's not nuts. She's the
He's,
sweetest ever. Jennifer Rice.
she's
So,
definitely not nuts. He
right.
is so
You're
here.
nuts.
He's
Jamie's
given
nuts
me the
too.
willy. I am. Join the club.
Well, that club.
After he passed, though, he says that he was gone. Like he
Yeah.
went somewhere,
Yeah. Yeah.
years, struggled, dealt with it, did his own healing, came
Wow.
to super angry.
Wow.
God, he's super angry. Not anymore.
Okay, good.
He's good. And now that he's back at it, he's picking up like he just crossed over. And that's why he's showing up and sending his love. And he's super touchy. He's super touchy, like on my shoulders and the back of my heart. Like,
Jamie doesn't like that. Shane,
mm,
go touch Jennifer. That scares Jamie.
I mean, it just gives you like the shakes on the inside. It's insane. Um, he's super sweet. My goodness.
Is he?
What?
Is that why you disappeared and that's why she's feeling you so strong now, is you had to do a lot of healing on your own?
He's saying yes.
Wow. So you are talking to her. That's not a figment of her imagination.
No, no. He says, what I'm learning, I'm teaching her, and I'm teaching her how to put herself number one.
Oh, I love it.
Like he's got his arm, like he's got it like this, number
I love it.
one.
So you put her through a lot of shit?
Yes.
I
I put
don't
her
know
in.
anything about being put through shit.
He laughs. He says, you're not a good liar either.
I know.
Um, put her in a lot of bad situations, and he says, and now I'm going to stand beside her and get her grown
Hmm.
to the
Hmm.
place where she wants to be. Get her grown.
Perfect.
Let's get you
She's going to be
grown.
a grown ass woman. I think that's cool because she wishes you nothing but peace. It sounds like she really loves you.
She's the most beautiful woman on the face of the earth. She is amazing.
Yeah. That's what I gather too in her communication. She's going to be happy to hear you say that. Anything else
Alrighty,
you
say
want to share, love? Okay.
bye. Say
Come
bye.
back anytime, sweetheart. I've been needing to ask you this for weeks. And
Go
she's gonna
see
patient,
Marshawn and
patient,
do that
patient. No,
shoulder
go
nut
touch
thing.
Jennifer Rice, your girl. Go touch her, touch her, touch her.
He says I touch her all the time.
Oh, good.
Griffin
Yeah,
is just
I
about
bet you
lost it.
do. Yeah. Okay, any other messages for me?
Oh. Griffin said no.
Griffin, read the text from the girl who has dreams about you that didn't even know you.
Oh, is that on your phone?
Yeah, tell him to read
Okay.
it. It's beautiful.
He says will do.
She wants to meet me for coffee. I've had this happen a few times.
He says I look good in those dreams too.
That's what I heard. I said, I text her. I said, I hope y'all are having great sex and all. Yeah. She goes, I love you and your style. Can we meet for coffee or go for a walk or something? My mom's not around for Mom's Day, so I wanted to wish you a happy Mother's Day. And then she wrote me this big story about Griff. It was beautiful. I needed it. I mean, Griff, you guys were working overtime on Mother's Day. Thank you.
He's got his arms up. You're welcome.
Because Dill wouldn't lighten it up. Trust me. Whatever. Kids.